Also looking at what Trump will do with North Korea as the nation's top military general arrives in South Korea to plan for any military action against the North. But, you know, is there still a chance for a diplomatic solution that everybody seems to want right now? Joining us now, former U.S. Army Special Operations Officer James Beardsley. Good to see you, James. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Well, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Good morning.
You know, did things get better or worse over the weekend, as it's now Monday morning and we're still dealing with this threat and this war of words between the two sides?
Right. Well, actually, you know, it's been progressive for a while. We have some good things that have laid down. The United Nations sanctions, 15-0. That's a strong signal. You know, President Moon, of South Korea, when he was elected, prior to his election, he said, you know, they wanted to pull back on the missile THAAD defense system, but now they've kind of asked the president to go forward with that. In addition to that, the administration has gone forward with some very tough sanctions that deal specifically with the money laundering that's happening out of China, constricting some of the funds that are there that are providing the hard currency for Kim Jong-un to test his missile weapon system. So this is part of the two-track sort of solution. You've got to speak hard, you've got to have diplomacy, but you've got to have some clear military signals, and they're doing that. So this is an excellent opportunity to continue to press on that.
And China supported those sanctions. That was seen as a political victory at the time. But there's an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal today by Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Defense Secretary General Mattis saying that the pressure is on China to do more. What exactly can China do right now to pressure North Korea?
Sure. China's got a lot of room here on this one. And so that's an appropriate message, again, from the Secretary of State. China owns a lot of the money, the hard currency, again, that is fueling Kim Jong-un's regime. Right now, they're making those missile tests, and everybody wants to know, well, how far have they developed? In order to know that they can actually land a missile on target in intercontinental ballistic range, they're going to have to test over and over again. That's a lot of money. So right now, China can close down their textiles industry. They do fake made in China labels, about $750 million a year in that. They also export labor, and China allows this to go on. They can close that down. That labor that's exported from North Korea, that's equivalent to sending hard money back, so we can put a clamp down on that.
It's astounding to me how so fast North Korea was able to develop nuclear weapons. It kind of caught a lot of people by surprise. Who's helping them is the question.
Well, you know,
go ahead.
Who's helping them? Number one, it's Russia and it's China, and this has been ongoing for a while. We've been at we did the six-party talks in 2005. They backed us away from the table by releasing funds from banks that were seized, or bank assets that were seized in 2005. So they've been progressively doing this. And Kim Jong-un's strategy is to get nuclear weapons so he can push the United States back and force us to come to the table and give up South Korea. Right now, what that means is the Chinese have kind of turned a blind eye towards this. President Donald J. Trump has been very loud and very clear about this. If you continue to move in this direction, then we're going to ratchet up sanctions. To get China on board on that last sanction package, that was fantastic.
All right. James, thank you so much for your perspective this morning. We appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
You bet.